Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm going to be serious in this video. I know some of you don't like the political type of rhetoric and the political talk, but it's just, you look at this stuff going on. I mean, they put a man in there, they put a man up on the scene who can't even barely put two words together without messing up, and then they put this halo around him like he's some kind of a freaking saint or something. Uh, I'm sorry, pardon my frustration in language, but they put a thing up there like he's some kind of a saint. I mean, come on. The people can see. The people can see through the BS. The people can see through the bullcrap. And the people around this world are sick and tired of they're reaching out for their one last stretch of their one last reach for human decency and equality and freedom. And you look at this, look at that crap. The media manipulates things, and they keep you divided. Then there's this new documentary, little miniature documentary called The Great Reset, and they tell people that they tell them what's coming and what's about to happen. They don't even try to hide this stuff anymore. They don't even try to hide this crap anymore. But you know, us in the ME community, we in the ME community, the community that started all of this, what we go through, the things that we experience, we know. We know. And those of us who are spiritual, we know what's going on. Heck, even people with even people who paid no attention to anything like this before in their life know what's going on. And I'm sick and tired of it. And I'm also really sick and tired of the narrative of doom and gloom, but also you've had people do that. You see preachers do it. You see doomsday speakers saying it. And I got so tired of it for many years that I just ignored it because it caused my heart to pound and my chest to ache, and it caused me so much anxiety that I just said, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to put faith in the Lord that we're going to be okay regardless of what happens. I'm just going to put faith in God to work things out, for God is not the author of confusion. Let's none of you go astray, because you know the Lord's not the author of confusion. But I will tell you, I have people of all backgrounds follow me. I have white people, black people. There's been trans people on my channel. There's gay, straight, Chinese, all different sorts of Asians. There's been older people, elderly people, young people. There's people of all sorts that follow on my channel, and for that I greatly appreciate. And we're all in this thing of all walks of life. I mean, all sorts of walks of life. I hope the person from Australia that followed me is okay. I haven't heard from them in a long time. I hope that Australian individual's okay. But there's so many walks of life out there that we're all in this mess trying to get through it. And you wonder, and I made a previous video, but it shut me off, and I'm going to check it out and see if the video is still working and see if it works. But, you know, you look at all of this mess going on. They've got, him versus him, and then you know who won. You know in your heart who really won. There's no doubt about it. There's no way a fumbling, bumbling individual like him and with someone that barely showed up could ever win versus someone who has done everything they said they're going to do. And then, whether you like the man or not, he's done a lot. He's combated human trafficking, anti-human trafficking bills, helped create bills for to secure the borders, to secure the American way of life, bring jobs here. Then he created, a lot of you don't get into political stuff, but I understand that. But you can't argue with the facts when you see things happening. And it's not just about, I get it, it's not just about one man. Christ is king. It's not about one man, one human man on earth can't fix all of this mess. I know that. But they've been keeping us distracted for so long, and I'm tired of the narrative, the rhetoric, the negative rhetoric of doom and gloom. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the doom and gloom. I mean, we're going to experience something, things are going to, why let the devil rule like that? Why let the devil rule over your life like that? Why let Satan rule over your life? Why let the dark side rule over your life like that? And why let them gain that power and control that they've wanted for so long? And truthfully, the dark side's been waiting for this type of technology to come around so they could utilize it to control for a long time. There never was technology in order to implement global control before. Well, as far as we know, truthfully, I think we've repeated ourselves more times than anyone realizes. You've got some people that say there's no such thing as past lives, there's no such thing as living in, other bodies, there's no such thing as, this is it. But I've experienced and dreamed, why have I experienced and had visions of and dreamed things that I should not have known and that I knew? And why have I experienced things that, you know what I mean? I mean, things that they say is evil or that you couldn't possibly experience, I have. And there's a lot of spiritual knowledge that would just knock your socks off if you're wearing any, and if you're not, then it'll knock your toenails off. But seriously, there's so much more to existence, and I'm tired of the negative rhetoric. I'm tired of the false propaganda, the negative propaganda. At this point, it doesn't even seem like false propaganda because they're just putting it right in front of your eyes, feeding off of the ones who are vulnerable and putting it out there to scare people to death so that they can create more control. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of I'm tired of the fear, because it's like the Fifth World says, and it's like several others out there say, you got to not let that fear get a hold of you, because that's exactly what they want, though. You've got to not let that fear grab you. Like Wayne said in one of his songs, grab light by the horns, put the bull aside. Put the bullish aside. Something like that. I think that was one of the lyrics. Grab life by the horns, put the BS aside. Put that bull crap by the side. And we've got to grab life by the horns, hold on tight, and steer in the direction that we want to go. Stop letting and this president has done a lot for us, bringing jobs here and strengthening the economy until this whole this pandemic false agenda took place. Oh, this thing is real. It's real, all right, that's for sure. But it was put out there by biowarfare, biogenetics, genetic manipulation. That's the way it was put out there. And if you look at videos of Event 201 and all of that, you can see that it was planned out. Plandemic, I call it. I don't understand why we can't all come together. If we just all bow down, got on our knees and prayed to the source God to straighten this mess up, because he's going to have to. I'm tired of the false rhetoric of negativity. I'm tired of, yes, we're in an awakening. We are heading into the final of this age and into the new age. The Lord's coming. This is happening. And it's rapidly accelerating, but on some of the key events, I wonder if they're not just making these things happen, fitting the puzzle pieces as they want, putting them together to make them happen, forcing the puzzle pieces into play. You know what I mean? But I get tired. It makes you tired of their global narrative pitting us against each other. But who else is tired of the propaganda of hate, negativity, darkness, and fear? Who else is sick and tired of the fear propaganda? Continuously keeping us in fear. I am. I'm tired of the fear propaganda. Anyway, Peace and much love. Go create the reality that you want. Go create the reality that you need. Well, I know it's difficult. Life is super difficult. It really is. It's very, very difficult. It's amazing right now that we're made of these neurons and microscopic particles, the subatomic particles, the micro-quantum world that you can't see encompassing the macro-quantum world. We are firing motor neurons in each part of the body working separately to carry out basic commands telling you what to do in order for me to speak right now and then be able to cognitively react to those basic functions. And it's amazing. It really is. And no way in heck, or no way in existence is that just coincidence. But they don't even hide what they're doing anymore. But secondly, I'm tired of the doom and gloom messages. I mean, we're told that God is not the author of confusion. I don't like what's coming upon this world. I don't like it. I really don't. And why can't we just bypass all of this negative rhetoric and move on to the spiritual enlightenment and just bypass all of this crazy mess? Bypass all this crazy mess and go to the eternal. But we can't. Well, unless we do something stupid, and that's not going to happen for me. That is not going to happen for me. Anyway, have I spoken enough? I guess I have. But I'd like to think that we could just live this life. And instead of looking at the doom and gloom, and realize that something greater is coming. That we'll no longer be slaves to their system, and that the best is yet to come. We've got to focus, and we've got to unite, we've got to focus. And it's good to see that people are protesting and putting their voices out there, letting their voices be heard. But does that feed into their plans where they can say we need a one world government? Probably. But I don't know. I just wish we could just bypass all of that insanity. Lord, take care of us. That's all I can say. We're all just managing. And it's nice to see some people waking up out of their deep, deep sleep. But then what? We get things how we want it, then what? When we're still stuck in this earth managing a life. That's what we're doing. I mean, it's just a nonstop, continuous, repetitive cycle. What we got to do is let go and let God. God's not the author of confusion. Let the Lord take care of us. Lord Jesus, please take care of us. We need it. And then we just got to, I guess we have to just manage. But you'd think we could just get, past all this mess. I'm tired of people saying that all the doomsday sayers. I'm really tired of that, even though I see all this stuff playing out. We see it happening. And then I myself get caught up in all of it, and it's like, what good is that doing me? What good is it doing me? None. It's not doing me any good. We cannot put our faith and stock in any human man. That's for sure. But for when you see these things come upon the earth, look up, for your redemption draweth near. That's all I can say. And let's hope that's true. Peace and signing out. God bless. And I needed to talk.